Hey guys, Cracked here, and I actually have a tracking tutorial for you guys today. This is something none of you guys have seen. I have found no videos on YouTube of this type of tutorial. Now, also, sorry if I sound sick, but I do have a dummy over here called Coco Skills, as you can see. He's sitting there. But pretty much, what I'm going to be teaching you today is how to track someone one by one. Now, you guys might be confused what I mean by one by one. Now, if you usually track with a diamond block and a gold block, it will track 25 blocks, yeah? Now, when you actually track that, you need to search that 25 block radius. Now, what I'm going to be teaching you today is actually how to get the exact coordinates. So, say if Coco Skills was standing over there, I would be able to get that exact block. It's not the most efficient way to actually get exact block, but if say if someone was AFKing and you wanted to track them one by one, or maybe you're faster doing this and you actually have the time to set it up. So what you're going to do is get 25 obsidian. Since it's a 25 block radius, you're going to pretty much place it in the corner of that 25 block radius and go forward 25 blocks. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just place that until you get to 25, and I'll be back once I'm done. Alright, so I've done the 25 blocks of obsidian. Now what you're going to do is each side of that you're going to place stone, and you do that all the way to the end. Alright, so I've placed all the stone. Now I'm going to try to explain of how this actually works. Now if I was to place an obsidian block right there and place a stone block right there, as you guys might know, this is actually called a temp tracker, and I type track Coco Skills would actually be within, yeah? And this block would disappear since my plugin actually doesn't make the obsidian disappear. But say if I was to go right here, Coco Skills would again be within. But if I was to move one block forward and put it right here, as you guys might think that because I'm on this block, he will be within. The actual block starts the block after the one you're standing on. So right here, Coco Skills wouldn't be within, because it actually goes on this block and he's not forward from this block on. Now, the way this actually works is kind of like that. So it's going on a diagonal just because of the fact that it's doing two coordinates at once. Now you could, if you were trying to do it one coordinate at a time, you could just do this, break it, and go forward a block, but that's time consuming. That's even longer than doing that. Now to do the other side, pretty much it's doing the exact same thing. It's doing it like that. So once you get to this block on here, he would actually be with this block right here. He would be within on this one, and he wouldn't be within on this one. Now that's pretty much how it works. I'm just going to show you a quick demonstration of how to actually do it. Now a suggestion you could have is in fact put a one block vanilla here, and you track Coco Skills, and he usually wouldn't be within on this one, but when he comes within, within like this, you break these blocks and you track Coco Skills. Usually this block would disappear, as I said, so just remember that. You would keep typing in, he would be within, and he wouldn't be on this one. You got to remember, the block after, he's not going to be within. He will be within on south, but not on west. As you can see, he's within on south, but not on west. So that means that on this block it's actually his Z. Now you got to remember, he's actually on this block, and he's not on this block. So there you go. You've actually got his coordinate right here, which is Z, which is 2032. As you can see, 2032, and you go back and you continue to track until you get the next one. Now he's gonna be within, and pretty much it's kind of going like this way. So when you get all the way down to right, I think it's a couple blocks forward. So when you get to this one, you're gonna be within again, but on this one, he's actually going to be within still. On this one, he's not going to be within, so he's nothing. Now you got to remember, because of this block is the one that actually counts of where he is. So this is his actual one that it was within, as you can see there. This one, he's not within. That's pretty much how it works, guys. So as soon as he's within on this block and not within on the next, you go back, you go forward, and that's their chord, their exact chord. Like, you can't. It's not 25, it's one by one. So as I said, 2032, and the X is 2071, and the Z is 2032. And as you can see, exact coordinates. Now that's pretty much just a layout of how you could do it. There's probably many faster ways, including because of the obsidian actually disappears under you. You could do something like going down on diagonal like this, so that when I'll show you in a sec. Just quickly make it. Alright, so if I was to type on MC Teams, let's say, type track Coco skills, this would disappear. And with this, you would actually have to jump up a block onto the obsidian. So when you type track all here, it would disappear. You have to jump up. With this, it's just another way of doing it. You would actually type it. This would disappear. You walk forward. You type it. This would disappear, and you continue on. Now that would be time consuming even more to build it. This isn't probably the most efficient way to get coordinates, but I'm just trying to prove a point that you can get one by one. And yeah, like, I've probably been accused of X-ray many times by doing this. I've done this about 5 times in total, works every time, and I actually leave a sign saying that I rated it, and they say X-ray because I dug straight in. But yeah, that's a way to track one by one. So thank you for watching. I'll be having more tracking tutorials. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and get going on those raids.